Germany has a huge problem. Its population is aging fast. There are now around 2 workers for every pensioner. The working population is shrinking as hundreds of thousands of baby boomers go into retirement.
If you've never had a degree before, a university degree, a bachelor's or a master's degree, and you're trying to, find your feet in life, find your career path without going to a university, then an Ausbildung is the perfect fit for you because you get to learn a skill.
In Germany, we need skilled workforce. We need additionally skilled workforce from abroad.
So in this video, I'm going to be explaining what Ausbildung is, who can apply, how much you earn, visa requirements, language level, and even mistakes that you can make that can ruin your application.
In Germany, the Indian population has nearly doubled in the last 5 years to some 280,000. The government has been easing visa and language requirements to attract students and young professionals.
So basically, Ausbildung is Germany's vocational training system where you get to learn a profession by working in a company, learning in a vocational school, and earning a monthly salary while learning. And also, if you're a career changer and you feel like you want to pivot into a new career without necessarily going back to the university, maybe you have a degree already, an Ausbildung is also perfect for you if that is what you really want. And it's very important to note that you as an international applicant can also apply for Ausbildung. In other words, it is not reserved for Germans alone, and you can also apply both within Germany and outside of Germany. And unlike the university, you do not need to pay any form of tuition fees or semester dues. You already have work experience from the beginning, and most importantly, you are finding yourself in Germany's job market from day one. So that's why, in my opinion, Ausbildung is one of the safest legal pathways into Germany. So moving on, let's talk about the visa requirements. What and what do you need to have in place before you go ahead to apply? You will typically need your training contract from the Bildungsträger or the company offering you this Ausbildung. You would also need your B2 language certificate. You'll be needing your recognized school certificate in most cases. So most embassies can ask for it. And if they do, you have to submit it, okay? And you'll also need to submit your health insurance as well, proof of health insurance. And in most cases, they might also ask you for proof of accommodation. Most companies, like hospitals, they just get the place for you, but you're going to pay for it when you come. So it's like they give you a housing contract and you can use it to support your visa application. And do you know one of the biggest advantages of an Ausbildung over the university? It is that when you're applying for a visa both within Germany and outside, you do not need to show proof of a blocked account. That is, assuming that your salary in your profession is sufficient, because there are some salaries that are insufficient and you might be required to show a blocked account. It really depends on the profession and depends on the region as well. But it's very important for you to know that the salary increases on a yearly basis. So the average will be anywhere from 800 euros to 1,100 in the first year. And in the second year, we can have anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 or 300. And in the third and last year, we can have anywhere from 1,200 to 1,400. But like I said, it's important to note that this highly depends on your profession and on the region where you are doing your Ausbildung, okay? Because if you're in the east of Germany, for example, you don't expect to earn more than someone who's in the south of Germany. It doesn't work that way because they will typically pay them more in the south than those in the east because of the cost of living. But make no mistakes, I've actually seen that some companies in the east of Germany pay more than some companies in the west. And when I talk west, I'm talking North Rhine-Westphalia, but that's a story for another day. I just discovered that recently. But yeah, this is what it is. And in the contract that you'll be given eventually, these salaries are listed, okay? What you get in your first year, second year, and third year. And just in case you're wondering if you can survive with this salary, definitely you can survive if you budget. But if you want to live la vida loca, if you want to live bougie, then you might have a problem with this, as a matter of fact. Or you can decide to get a part-time job. That, in my opinion, makes Ausbildung very powerful. And if you're curious to know if you can get a part-time job while doing your Ausbildung in Germany, then keep an eye out on this channel because I'm going to be talking about that in some other video. So finally, let's talk about some mistakes that you can make during your application that could get you rejected. And the first one is applying in English language. Someone actually sent me an email the other day thanking me for the videos I've been making, telling me that they have been applying in English language all along, but now they've taken correction. Guys, never do that, okay? Your application must be in German language. So when I say a no, I mean it. Like your CV, cover letter, every single thing, even the body of the email everything has to be submitted in German language. A pro tip here for you would be to name your files in German language as well. So if on a normal day you have John Doe _ cover letter or John Doe _ resume, change it to John Doe _ Lebenslauf, which is your CV, and John Doe _ Bewerbungsschreiben, aka cover letter. That makes it more intentional. So when a hiring officer sees it, they know that this applicant knows what they're doing. They know their onions, thanks to their big sister in Germany. Another mistake you could possibly make is choosing an Ausbildung position just because it sounds really good on paper or because it's going to give you a visa. But make no mistakes. If the hiring officer is unable to see clearly the reason why you want to do this, learn this trade, or do this Ausbildung in your motivation letter or through your cover letter, then best believe that the application will be thrown out the window. So be very sure that you have something else to back up the reasons why you want that career. And if you're looking to know how you can write a motivation letter, then head over to my TikTok channel. I have made several content with regards to Ausbildung there. So check out there. You're going to see how to write a compelling motivation letter and ensure to use that format. And last but not the least, try to apply for an Ausbildung position on time, okay? Because the timing of your application depends on whether or not it will be viewed by the HR and whether or not they will call you for an interview. And with that, I have come to the end of this video. But I have one question for you before I leave. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to this channel, did I offend you in any way? Did I do something wrong to you? For you to watch up to this point, I like to believe that you've got a lot of value from this. So please subscribe to this content, subscribe to this channel so you can get more content like this. And if you're interested in doing an Ausbildung in Germany and you'd like more information on it, then let me know in the comments, okay? And I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, your concerns, and all of that good stuff, okay? And please help me share this content because, to be honest, it does help the algorithm when you share my content, okay? Don't forget to like this video. Have I mentioned that? If I haven't, you've heard it, please like this video. And I'll be seeing you in the next one, all right? Bis dann. Tschüss.